find a Muxas. Nice Muxasi. Swing in. Beautiful. Nice. Tight. Oops. My fair citizens of Sodium City, we have Morning Wood. Now, this is going to be a play on Sylvan Awakening. One of my favorite cards, actually. I just very, very rarely get to use it, and usually when I use it, it's just kind of okay and meh, but it is always fun. So Sylvan Awakening is a 3-mana sorcery. Until your next turn, all lands you control become 2/2 elemental creature tokens with reach, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands. This is actually going to be our finishing move. It's what we kill with. It's what we can use to delay the game a little bit if we have to. Just kind of there as blockers, because again, they do have reach, which is fantastic. Also indestructible, so nothing really happens. Although you do have to worry about Extinction Event or Languish and things like that. So when you're going up against a black deck, it can be very scary if they have mana open. And you may be wondering, well, Mare Strider, they're only 2/2s. You're going to have so many lands for that to actually kill an opponent, especially if they were gaining life at all because of all the angel decks running around, right? So for that, we have cards like Mirari's Wake and Immortal Sun. So Mirari's Wake is a 5-mana enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1, which includes the lands, obviously. And whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool for any type that land produced. And then, of course, we have Immortal Sun, which is a 6-mana artifact. Players can't activate Planeswalker abilities. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Spells you cast cost 1 colorless less to cast. And creatures you control get +1/+1, including lands, which is the important part. So you're combining both, again, Mirari's Wake and Immortal Sun. You're giving your creatures plus whatever. Immortal Sun is legendary, so you will have to look out for that. However, Mirari's Wake is not legendary, so you can have multiple of them out, which adds more power to all of your lands. Now, what we want to do, ideally, is we want to have 1 Immortal Sun out and 1 Mirari's Wake out. This will make all of our lands into 4/4s, but most importantly, Immortal Sun will make our Sylvan Awakening 1 colorless less, and then our Mirari's Wake will make it to where 1 forest will tap and add for 2 mana. So our Sylvan Awakening will then cost 2 mana, and then we'll only need to tap 1 forest for it. So that means regardless of how many lands we are going to play, we only have to tap 1 forest to turn all of our creatures or all of our lands into 4/4s and just swing in for the win. This is just the general concept of the deck. I do really like it. I honestly think it's in a very good spot right now. So we do have some board wipes to help just kind of delay the game as much as possible. I've been experimenting more with Cosmos Elixir that I love. And one of the new additions to this deck, something I've been really wanting to play around with more and more, is Heroic Intervention. So it's a 2-mana instant. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. This is really, really good because if you're going to be playing Mirari's Wake and Immortal Sun, these are really expensive cards, and it just sucks when somebody destroys them with whatever targeted removal that they have or whatever AoE spell that they may have. Just having a Heroic Intervention that you can cast for 1 mana when either of these are out on the battlefield is just so good, and it can be very effective. And in the games that we were able to use it for that reason, it was just perfect. So it was, I love it. I love it so far. I just want to see how far we can kind of take that card, see where else we can apply it. If you want to end up building this deck, it's gonna set you back 46 rares and 3 mythics, which is a ton of wild cards. However, this deck is fucking amazing. So guaranteed the truth, you will be able to grind the ladder with this and improve. It's the truth. The fucking truth. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, did you like the top 10 clips video that came out the other day? Here are your answers. If you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. If you want to see more decks like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button with the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week, and if you have any specific ideas for decks, make sure to put them in the comment section below. And if you would love to watch me live, then go ahead and follow me over at twitch.tv/StriderStone. I stream 5 days a week, every day except Monday and Thursday. Schedule in the description below. Now, usually when I do Sylvan Awakening, it's with land destruction. And we're not doing land destruction in this one. We're just going straight up Sylvan Awakening. We also have Heroic Intervention, which may be a little bit redundant at times. But we're also running Hour of Revelation and Mirari's Wake, so we want to make sure our stuff doesn't get destroyed. So obviously with Immortal Sun is, you know, it's important that it doesn't get destroyed, make sure it doesn't get targeted, all that stuff. Our Revelation, I think, is going to be a pretty decent addition because there's a lot of decks right now that are just flooding the board with shit. Yeah. So who knows? I can Cultivate next turn, then the turn after that Mirari's Wake, and then the turn after that, again, Heroic Intervention into our Revelation, you know? Yeah. Which is pretty nice. I would like to get a Doomskar, though, if I could. Do I die? I think I'm alive. If they go to kill that, I get to Heroic Intervention, which I think is really good backup. Like if they do a whatever, some type of removal. Vanishing Light. Nice. Nice-oo. Nice. It's exactly why we have Heroic Intervention. That's exactly why we have Heroic Intervention. You may see, you may be like, but Strider, now you don't have it for the Hour of Revelation. And I would answer, well, it doesn't really matter right now because I have to cast it anymore. Maybe I should have let it go through. Well, that sucks. Well, I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks. All right, you got me. It's kind of shitty. Right, we don't have any way to exile stuff. Obviously, gaining 2 life a turn is great. We're losing 3, gaining 2, so we're losing 1 HP a turn. Maths. Please don't have another one. Okay. Less concern. I mean, all right. Okay. We're going down to 2 unless they can pump this somehow. Okay. They cannot pump it. I would like a Doomskar though. That would be pretty sweet. Three, 6, 9, 12. Okay. Attack. Do it. Nice. It's a good draw. It's a good draw. So Sylvan Awakening wins next turn, I believe. Unless they have a Settle the Wreckage, in which case we're kind of devastated. Nope, they do not have a Settle the Wreckage. Perfect. It's exactly what we like to see. Exactly what we like to see. Why can't all of our games go that swimmingly? All right. Okay, Doomskar in opening hand is good to see. It's gonna be... Having 4 Sylvan Awakenings might be a little bit too much. Also, having 4 Hour of Revelations may be a little bit too much. Thinking of maybe taking out one of each and putting in 2 Wrath of Gods? Or maybe 2 Authority of the Consuls? Or maybe take out both those and just add in 1 land. Because right now we're running 26 lands only if you count Bala, right? It's 24 plus the 2 Balas. Alright, so I don't like to see turn 1 Mountain. I really don't. Yeah, so I think that's exactly what I need to change. I think I need to take out 1 Sylvan and 1 Hour of Revelation. Hour of Revelation. Yeah, there you go. It's exactly what my thoughts are. All right. I will probably Bala next turn to get back my Doomskar. Like 99% sure that's what I'm gonna do. Unless I get a Cosmos Elixir. It's a pretty good card too. Alright, that's actually fantastic. I'm still keeping my Bala, and I'm doing that on purpose. I thought about playing it just so I could get the Immortal Sun, but I think I might still need to get back a Doomskar. Because this is not good. Yeah. So this is already too much. Yeah, so we do this and foretell Mirari's Wake. Or foretell Doomskar. Because we have the extra mana from Mirari's Wake. Ouch, they can skewer. I'll light up stage. All right, can they kill me? Oh, yeah. No. Yeah? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So they were dead next turn. But they did this turn? Wait. They were dead this turn, right? Because I casted Cultivate and put 2 lands into play. I already had that, and I had this. If we took out 2 lands, I cast that for 1 land. Or yeah, fuck. They were dead. They were dead that turn, I think. Pretty sure. If they weren't, it was really fucking close. Alright. I mean, we know we have to fix. Take out those. Take out 2 of those. Add in. I don't know if we need 2 settles. I also don't think we need 4 heroic interventions. So 2 settles. Seeking Authority of the Consul. Obviously, I need at least 2 more Wraths. Because I took out 4 board wipes. I need to add 4 board wipes. So we're lowering the curve, reducing the risk of all of our shit getting blown up, hopefully giving us a little bit more life, and then preventing any type of indestructible nonsense with everything else. Okay. I think Heliod's intervention is probably fine. Going down to 3 authorities might be okay. Do need more land though. 8 board wipes. Really want Cosmos Elixirs. Think it's important. Probably go down to 3 Mirari's Wakes. Maybe go down to 3 Cosmos Elixirs. And then go up. 2 Blast Zones. And where is it? So we could do Field of Ruin. Then and Crawling Baron. Well, no, Crawling Barons is pretty much useless here. Yeah, Crawling Barons is actually useless just because I'm running Sylvan Awakening. Okay, 27 lands, 8 board wipes. Okay. It was, I would say, mostly irrelevant in that particular case because I only had 1 blocker and we had 1 extra attacker to go through. Ugh. All right. Well, this is not good. All right. So this is actually not that bad now. So we get Field of Ruin into a Cosmos Elixir, which is great. Don't like, is it it can't be a cycle deck, right? You don't use Cast Out in a cycle deck. Pretty sure. Maybe you do. Mono white though? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I meant to hold up a green source for heroic intervention. Alright. I suppose it doesn't matter. Definitely want to protect my Cosmos Elixir, so I'm gonna keep up 2 mana. Even though it would have been nice to Doomskar, or like foretell it, so it's cheaper. We know they have cast out. It's not good. So 1, 2, 3. I can get that up to 5. This is 5. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. That can go away. That can go away now. Yeah, and I still want to keep up heroic intervention. I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it. They have 4 mana. I suppose I could have shocked that in. But I wouldn't have drawn a card that turn. Not gonna draw a card this turn. Okay. Yeah, I think keeping up Doomskar at a cheaper price. Glad I kept that. Thought about healing myself. Yeah, I thought about healing myself just so I could draw a card with Cosmos Elixir. Super glad I kept this Heliod range. It's just if they have a way to... Okay, they don't. Now we have to see how many they have. And I almost want to blow up one of their lands, but at the same time I don't want to thin out their deck. I don't really need to, but I kind of want to thin out my own deck.
Choices.
Okay. All right, thinning out the deck. It's exactly what we wanted to do. Just, not really the way we want. Okay, Immortal Sun. That is great. No, go away. Like, no. You can have another land, yes. But it's just 1. Don't want you to go up to 8 life, and I don't want to go lower than 20. Cosmos Elixir. Nope. Nope. So that's the second cast out. Like a tiny bit worried about it. Okay, Cultivate's nice. So this is 2 mana, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Look, there's way too much math here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 3, 33, right?
You very smart.
Oh no, that's not right. It's 10 times 3. They were dead regardless. I'm the smart deck now. Get at me, son. For some reason I was thinking we had Mirari's Awaken here. Like on the battlefield. I don't know why I was thinking it was gonna be 1 land instead of 2. I'm out of my mind. Out of my mind. Having 2 of those I don't think is super detrimental. Obviously it doesn't work really well against Gruul. Things of that nature. Alright, we have lands. Opponent goes first. We don't have any plays until before 3. But we also don't need to use our Bala, because we have lands to cast our Cultivate anyway. So this side red? So Gruul aggro. Yeah, Spellbreaker is bad for us because Settle the Wreckage does nothing. Blast Zone is gonna help here. Cosmos Elixir is gonna help here once we can get it down. Once we can get it down. Oof. Alright, another Cultivate. So we can thin out our deck a little bit. Yikes. Are we dead next turn? 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, we might just be dead on turn 3. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like being dead on turn 3. It's 18, 19. Hey, we're at 1. Okay, that was a good top deck. I didn't want to give them a ton of lands because they missed land drops. Now we just have to hope Cosmos Elixir does its job. I can technically Bala and get back my Doomskar, but if they have any creature, then I kind of can't. Let's just do this for now. While we can. Yeah, I would have loved to Bala and then foretell the Doomskar. That would have been a really good use of the mana. I just don't know. That's exactly what we wanted to do. I don't believe they have haste. And they can't do anything to us. Alright, we're at 5. We are at 5. We have a Settle, we have a Doomskar, we have Heliod's Intervention. We have quite a bit of lands here. I don't want to do a land check. Do they have basic lands? They do. 2, 3, 4. And obviously they can swing at me for a bajillion. They have something. I need to kill that. So I need to pump this up twice. And then also, that kills both of those. Thin out the deck for the last little bit. Yeah. Okay, we're back at 7. Back at 7. Yeah, you can just fuck off with that. That's fine. You can have a land, but you don't get that Embercleave. Guess I should have foretold the Doomskar, but I think I might just big dick my Heliod, so I start drawing the cards. 9. Oh wait, 10. Because Immortal Sun. It's a great card. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. So now we're drawing cards from Cosmos Elixir every turn as well. Yeah, there's nothing you could do. We were basically just waiting. We had so many lands out, and our shit was... They were all going to be 4/4 indestructibles. Like, we had 33 cards left. Yeah, there's not too much you can do about that. I mean, there is. They would have to have haste. If we got our... authority. If we got our authority a console, would have been... GG's. Oof, there's no fucking way we can keep this one. As much as I would love to. Actually, I wouldn't love to. As much as I would not love to. My God. Can't even pretend to want to keep that hand. What the fuck is this? Oh my God. That is not good. I have a feeling we're not going to win this one. Strictly based on the fact that we hit a mulligan twice and we mulliganed into 5 lands, a settle, and an explore. I mean, that helps, I guess. Remember, one or more +1/+1 counters on put on a permanent you control, you may pay 1 if you do create 1. Okay. Back up to 20. It sucks I had to shock that in, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Just hope they don't have removal. I mean, now I wish I kept that first hand. We had 2 Heliod's interventions. Get rid of that fucking thing. Did I put? I did not put Fabled Passages in here. Alright, so we're taking -1 damage a turn. Actually, kind of surprised they didn't attack, even though it's not doing anything. Maybe they thought we were gonna settle the wreckage. I did have settle mana open, you know? You never know.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
You never really know with people. This day and age. Going up to 22. Beautiful. No, do not want that. Don't want that either. Didn't want that at all. All right. I am going to blow that up. I don't know what it's doing yet, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it, so I'm just gonna blow it up. Just put a fucking second one into play. God damn it. And I had nothing to do that turn. That was probably a bad idea. Thinning out their deck for them was... Also probably shouldn't have shown that foretell, 'cause sounds kind of obvious what this is. Actually, wait. I think I could have foretold that. It's one. If I blow that up, that kills my... Yeah, that kills my authority, the console. Alright. Easy game. Field of Ruin. Another Cosmos Elixir. Alright. Yeah. Is that 3? These are all 4. Yeah, I don't want them to be able to do that at all. So I'm just going to not let them do that. Yeah. There is no reason for them to be able to do that. Actually. So, if we top deck a Doomskar, we can actually foretell it. Okay, we didn't top deck a Doomskar. Yeah, because you can foretell at any point in time on your turn. It's not nice. Yeah, I didn't appreciate that one at all. Yeah, I really just don't want that doing anything, because they're gonna search for shit that I don't want them to search for. Okay. Okay. Discard that. And discard of that. I don't think I have any basic lands left. Okay, I do actually have quite a bit of basic lands, so maybe I should have kept that Field of Ruin. We're at 26 cards. I haven't seen a Mirari's Wake or a Sylvan Awakening. There's my Sylvan. They did. Yeah. You think the happy butt plug really like kind of just shoves it, like twists the knife just a little bit? We're still going up against interesting decks. Definitely interesting. Red. Okay, didn't really expect that with Lurrus. Is it? I guess it could be Rakdos Lurrus, like Rakdos Sack. Yeah. So I get rid of my Explorer, I assume. That's not good. Huh. No. Yeah, and every time they cast a spell, I get a life. So they get rid of my... Okay, that makes sense. I think I do have to use that as a land. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I do have to use that as a land. I would have loved to get back the Mirari's Wake, but... These don't have a Kroza? Okay. If I top deck a land, beautiful. Now we just have to hope they don't have an Abrade. Ooh, 2 life. I mean, obviously that's very bad for us, but... But we're not dying. I mean, we're dying, it's just very, very, very slowly. Exactly what we wanted. I think I let them do that again, and I just pump up Blast Zone, 1 more, get that up to 2, because I don't want to blow it for 1. I'll blow it up for 2, I don't mind killing that Pyromancer. Or the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay. It's good. Yeah, I don't want them to do anything. All right, so we get to pump this up to 3, which kills Lurrus. Cosmos Elixir is beautiful here. However, they got rid of one of our heroic interventions, so we can't give any of this shit hexproof. It's hexproof and indestructible, right? Yeah. So they can throw down either. They can throw down either of those. Luckily, they can't do their Skyclave. Not like it really matters. Just in case they Kroza, I don't mind missing an authority. I would rather not take 3 damage. Got it. That's 1 more damage, or 2 more damage that they're taking. I think they're dead if we pull Sylvan Awakening now. What happened? You didn't like that? You didn't like the fact that we were back up to 18 and we were gonna gain another 2, and then you were at 14? But I thought you liked Value Town. I was just little old me. Just little old Strider. I just don't care. They kind of go hand in hand, right? If you're my opponent, fuck you. However, after the game, if we're cool, then, you know, then we're cool. Fucking go to lunch with you and shit. I don't even care. Oh, I need land. Land? Perfect. All right, we can get double white out of this Cultivate. Please don't drop a black and a Thought Steve. That would be devastating. I mean, I don't like any of this, and I don't like that. So, I Mirari's Wake and then foretell my Doomskar. I believe is what I do. Okay, I just Doomskar. That's all I do. So I have to kill that Prospector, or else they just win next turn, basically. That was a good top deck. I have a Jumping Authority. This is good, but we're still kind of behind. Obviously, Mirari's Wake is good. Can we live for 2 turns? All right, we need 2 more turns. Okay. All right. 3, 4, 5. If they tap Krenko for creatures, it's probably an ideal situation for us. And then we might win next turn. So these are all 5/5s. I assume they smork, right? There's like no way they don't. Find a Muxas. Nice Muxasi. Swing in. Beautiful. Nice. Tight. Oops. Who's the aggro deck now, you biatch? It's a pretty sweet screenshot, I must say. We beat Gobos. Gobos are a good deck to beat. We like it when we beat Gobos. We also like going first. This is we have so much stuff to do early game. It's like we can ramp, we can like... Alright, yeah. Foretell Doomskar. I think getting the Consul out is fine, because I would like to cultivate, probably. Kinda, they're running green. What in the fuck? Alright. Okay. So this is actually kind of nice, I believe. So, yeah. Opponent, knock it off.
This needs to stop now.
Right, we have a couple lands, which is good. We're obviously still taking a lot of damage. We have 2 Doomskars. Do we waste it? Does this double the counters? Oh, you put that many. Oh, now that doubles it, right? Yeah. All right, we'll gain 2 life. That will gain 3, and that will go up 3. Yeah, that's terrifying. All right, can't really let that hang around at all. Yeah, that's terrifying. But we're out of cards. They're almost out of cards. Beautiful. Beautiful draw. We take those draws. 2 life per turn. That's bad. We don't have a way to deal with that until it turns into a creature. And then... Also... forgot to put on counters on Blast Zone, which was a pretty big punt. This is great to thin out the deck. We like doing that. Don't really... So if we go up to 22 here, Do I want to go back down to 18? That's the question. Or do I just want to blow up my blast zone now? Yeah, just blow up blast zone now. It's fine. Okay. I will draw another card. Thank you. And there's another card. It's gonna be annoying because this is gonna gain life every time a creature comes into play. Again, I was just making sure I was going to put it on full control because if I top deck a Doomskar, if you're not in full control, you can't foretell it. You can only foretell on your turn. So you want to make sure that you have Cosmos Elixir. If you have Cosmos Elixir out, it's on full control. So we get one more basic out, and I think we only have 2 left. Yeah, so I'm not going to get Cultivate back. I'll probably just do this. Get that out of the way. We'll Bala, get back a Doomskar. So this is kind of like a mind game. They know we have it now. Once again, full control. Nope. Having another Cosmos Elixir, I'm not really upset about, though. All right. No. No. I see. Let's go and pump that up to 2. Definitely going to have to kill that Ajani. Well, I might just Settle the Wreckage. Settle the Wreckage is probably the easiest way to kill that. Mirari's Wake would be great here. It's not a card we wanted. Alright. Now, even for this, even doing full control, I've never even gotten a Doomskar out of there. Damn, there we go. As I say that, we get it. Boom. See? 5 head. That's called interaction. Ooh. Cancel. Yeah, we're gonna blow that shit up. Fuck you. Fuck that. Right? I didn't need another one. Didn't really need another one of those either. Opponent was having 0 of my bullshit. But you know what? They got it. They got 100% of it. At the end of the day, the deck went 10-6. However, the changes that we made that actually made the deck very good, we ended up going 10-3. So once we were just kind of figuring out how the deck was going to be coherent, once we kind of built the deck to go around the meta that was actually happening in the current day, we lost 3 in a row. But again, once we figured everything out, it went 10-3, and it was a very good deck. As far as the bad matchups are concerned, the really, really bad one is going to be Mono Red Burn. Now, the only win that we actually got against Mono Red was against Goblins. The other two were against Burn, and it's just a very difficult deck for us to get around. They just are able to kill us and seal the deal so quickly that our life gain in Authority of the Consul doesn't really apply. Heliod's Intervention requires us to get so much more mana than we can, because we'd have to put down Mirari's Wake and then we'd have to get another turn, and usually that's right around where Mono Red Burn will actually kill you. As for the other matches, the only thing that we had a big problem against was Azorius Flyers. Now, Azorius Flyers and Azorius Control are just natural big issues against the majority of my decks. So take that as it is, but it's just a very, very big counter. The Azorius Flyers deck, if it gets that big indestructible card where you sacrifice it, everything gets indestructible, and we don't have a board wipe at the time or a Settle the Wreckage, it just kind of wins. And then, of course, the heavy discard deck. This was, I believe, a Jund sacrifice deck and not necessarily a discard deck, but they were able to get 3 or 4 Thought Seizes off on us pretty early, so they were just able to seal the deal on that particular moment. Yo, what up, YouTube? Yeah, we going here, Strider. Come on. You didn't really think that I was that type of person, did you? Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were even a little bit entertained by this video, please make sure to let me know down below. And if you have anything that you would like to see next, go ahead and leave that there too. And make sure to check out my live stream 5 days a week, every day except Sunday and Thursday. Stream times down below.